What is going on, guys, and welcome to the vlog. Haven't made a vlog in a couple days, but just got back from Connecticut last night with Tommy. I spent all day yesterday filming a cool video for him with his S15, so we're done with the other camera. The audio on it just wasn't cutting it enough, so we're going back to my A7S II. It's big and it's bulky, but it's better than that, and the audio on that camera was just garbage. So we're gonna start today off by washing this thing because, as you can see, it is just bad. I parked this thing here last night and it was fine, and I woke up today completely couldn't breathe anything, and this thing covered in pollen. So gonna wash this and then head out to the shop. Hope you guys enjoyed the little updated intro. I like to do that every now and then, especially since it's 2018. It's the new season, so I need new clips, new things to put in the intro instead of 2017 footage. But hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna start washing this thing, and after that I'll let you guys know what we're doing today, and then we will head out to the shop. The drive to Connecticut is a long and gross one, but this is the only car I got to go there, so what can you do? There we go. Much better. No more plowing here, boys. So, the main event in today's video, as you guys know, I'm trying to make the Del Sol more enjoyable to drive. We already raised it up and got rid of a lot of the camber, which helped tremendously. But there's one thing that I want to do that has been on the car for a while, and I just want to switch it up, and that's the exhaust. Now, I didn't buy an exhaust. When I got the Del Sol, the previous owner gave me another exhaust secondhand, and it's been sitting under our deck for the past 4 years. Surprisingly, it's in great shape. There's no rust on it besides the cat, so everything's still usable. I just need a couple new bolts for it. So I'm gonna load the exhaust up into the car, and then we're gonna head to the shop, and I'll see you guys there. So I just got to the shop and unloaded the Civic with everything that I'm gonna be putting on the Del Sol today. And it's a little bit in a rough condition. You guys have to kind of look past that and listen to me for this. This is what I'm putting on the Del Sol. The exhaust is in pretty rough shape, but the reason why I'm putting it on the Del Sol is because the Del Sol is pretty much a full straight pipe. It does have a resonator, but it has no cat. It's got wider piping. It's just really, really loud. And my goal for today is to try and quiet the Del Sol up a little bit more, because at high RPMs or just getting on the car at all, it's just way too heinous to drive, and it just sounds terrible, and it's a cop magnet. So the goal for today is to put this exhaust on. You guys can see it does have a cat, and I did check, and it is in good condition. There's nothing like falling out of the inside. That's the goal for today. So I'm gonna get this thing jacked up, and we will take a look at the exhaust, because not only is this exhaust loud, but it is also full of holes because of how low the car was. So I'm gonna jack it up and start the process of dragging this thing out of the car, because it's a nightmare to do exhaust work on low cars, for any of you guys that know, especially when you don't have access to a lift. So let's just dive right in. So I got the car up like halfway right now. Just remember that when I dug this exhaust out of under my deck at home and I separated it, all the gaskets disintegrated because they've been sitting under there for 4 years. So me and Petrie, we're gonna run to AutoZone real quick, get some stuff. I saw in one of Rudnick's recent videos that he used like this gasket roll thing where you can cut it yourself. So I'm gonna hope that AutoZone carries that, and if they do, I'm gonna pick up a set and then use that for this, tape it up, cut out my own gaskets, all that stuff, and hope it works. So I'll be right back. Actually, I just totally forgot something. Before I start to rip this exhaust off, I'm gonna set you guys up. I'm gonna start the car. I'm gonna give it a couple revs so that you guys can hear how loud it is the way it is right now. And then hopefully, once this new exhaust, or new to me exhaust, is put on, it's a little bit quieter because it has a cat. So I'm gonna set you guys up and we can hear how it sounds. Alright, so I just got the middle hangers and the front section where the cat would bolt up to disconnected. I don't know if some of you guys know this, but I know a couple of you low boys that are watching this may know this, but the old hose clamp trick with exhausts to try and get them tucked up further into your car. Tried that with this, didn't really work too well. The way that the exhausts are, it didn't give me enough room to get the hose clamps, but forgot that I had those in there and took them out. They're shitty and gross, and I'm glad to get them out of the car. But exhaust is mostly off. I just have the hanger that's right in here, that one right there, and then the hangers on the end, and then the whole thing will come right out. I'm eager to see what the holes look like on the exhaust outside of the car, because hearing the car and driving in the car, it just sounds like crap, and I know that it's scraped flat to nothing, so it's gonna be pretty funny to see what it looks like. It's also funny to know that this is literally going like 1,000 times smoother than it was for the coupe, which is crazy because the coupe is in such a better condition than this car. But yeah, let's just rip this thing out and see what it looks like. All right, so I got the hanger off that was right there. I got the rear exhaust portion dropped, but I forgot that this whole entire thing is welded into one piece. So instead of dropping the control arm and everything, since we're putting another exhaust on and we're getting rid of this exhaust, I'm just gonna lop it off with an angle grinder just because it's easier. This exhaust is not worth saving anymore. It was a cool exhaust, but I'm kind of over it. I just want this thing to be a little quieter, so hopefully the cat on the new exhaust quiets it up a little bit, but only one way to find out. So I'm gonna get the angle grinder, plug it in, cut this thing up, drag it out, and we'll see how it looks. So the exhaust is out of the car. Had quite the scare there with the cord to the angle grinder. It pulled on the Joby tripod that I use and it knocked the camera over and I freaked out, but everything seems to be okay. But exhaust is finally out.
Dragged it all the way through the center of Spencer. That's
accurate. Clint made this exhaust for me a while ago, but you guys ready to see the damage? It's flat. It's crazy.
Stumbling everywhere. Like he was just back the sign. I don't even know what he did with it. He might have left it on the sidewalk.
This shit is destroyed. Totally not worth keeping on the car at all. So I'm stoked that we raised the car, we got rid of the camber, and now we're putting an exhaust on that has no holes in it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over each connection and I'm gonna clean them, RTV them, let the RTV sit long enough so that it cures to where it's like in a rubberized state. That way it acts like a gasket when I push them both together, and then tighten them up and we should be good. So this is gonna be a little bit easier to install because it's not one solid welded piece, thankfully. So I'm just worried about the fart can being too big and that it's just gonna drag on the ground, but we'll see. So I'm gonna get this started right now and show you guys. I need to go to AutoZone and these guys won't leave me alone.
Come on, you gotta sign my wheel.
Hell yeah. Dude, I want to be famous like you, Mike, okay?
I'm not famous.
Well, you are. You
I'm
have
trying to trade him the
Stop it.
Miata.
Stop it, Joey.
No, you gotta trade the Miata for the wheels.
See, now we're going to be famous with Mike.
I was talking about potential wheel ideas and now they want to do stupid shit. But I have to go to AutoZone. Where's the bolt? I need to get more of these because the exhaust on the Del Sol is welded and this one is how an exhaust should be. So I need to go get more bolts so that I can actually put it together, and so I'll be back, I guess.
My Atomic AV yet?
All right, so just get back from AutoZone. I got more bolts, more nuts, washers, lock washers, all that stuff for the exhaust. Just finished RTVing each flange. So this one for the muffler, this one for the resonator. I put a little bit in here, even though I know there's a donut gasket, but just to be safe. and then the solid pipe, whatever this thing is called. Got it on both sides, so I'm gonna wait until it's dry, kind of, so it's flexible, and then I'm gonna start bolting the exhaust up, so that way the rubber kind of acts as like a seal, and it should be good from there. So after that, we'll be able to start it up, hear how it sounds, and hopefully it sounds better and I can actually like enjoy driving this car, because right now it's just not fun at all. Well, the good news so far is the fumes are coming out of the back, not from under the car because of the giant hole in the exhaust. So I'm gonna let it warm up a tiny bit and then give it a couple revs and we'll see how it sounds. My take still sounds like shit, but was worth a try. We'll see what it does. Wow, well, despite it being a nightmare to work on, like most exhausts on low cars, it actually sounds quieter. So, I'm stoked on that. I didn't expect that, really. I wanted that as the outcome, but after working on it and like getting it fixed and ready to go, like I didn't see it happening, but I'm actually stoked. The, this hangs a little bit lower, like a little bit lower. So that's a fail, but the actual quieting the car itself was a win. So I'm stoked on that. I'm gonna wait until Jared's done with the Mustang, and then I'm gonna pull it out and we can take it around for a drive real quick, see how it sounds, and that'll be it. So I'm pretty happy with this. I gotta fix the, I gotta paint this or something because it's got white spray paint on it from when I first bought the car. So maybe I'll paint it black or something. Who knows?
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
You want to drive it around so I can get some audio? Yeehaw, right apart. No hesitation. Scrapes a little. Is it quieter?
I can only turn right.
So the exhaust scrapes more because it doesn't have a flat spot in it, so that's to be expected. This car is going to get raised a little bit more, but not right now. You guys will have to wait and see. But some of you guys have guessed it correctly, but I'm not going to say anything just yet because why would I do that? So before I end this video, I got one more thing that I want to do, and it's to the coupe, and it's pretty easy. But some of you guys, you may know the guys out on the West Coast. They're called Throttle. They're partners with TJ Hunt and like Dustin Williams and all that. I became a brand ambassador for them. Evan hit me up and he wanted me to put a banner on my car and to become a brand ambassador. So I was like, sure, why not? So brand ambassador is really cool. You get a bunch of cool stuff. I'm gonna leave the link in the description. If you want to become a brand ambassador, you can get discounts and things like that. Link is in bio. I'm gonna grab the banner and we're gonna lay it on the front. I think it'll look really good with the window tint because it's like a flat black banner, and I think it'll be sick. So I'm gonna get one of these guys to help me put the banner on, and it should be fine. So we'll start doing that now.
Yeah, when you sliding, you dump stick.
Bro!
Mike, I'm gonna fix this. He dumb fucking up, dude! Yo! No, we're gonna have to dumb rip this up and bring it back. Oh, no! Jared, you are fucking fired.
So we ran into an issue. Hi, Jared. He pulled a little too hard on the vinyl, and it kind of went. So it's gonna look so cool when it's all done. But we're definitely gonna need another one. But that's no worries. At least we tried. These banners are so hard to like put on, but once they're on, they always look really cool.
I'll go clean off my desk.
Pack up your shit. You're fired. No, but it's all good. So, yeah, like I said, if you guys want to be a brand ambassador or become Throttle VIP, link is in the bio. Just go through that. It'll walk you through the whole steps. It's really cool. And that's going to be it for this video. Del Sol's over there just idling, running. A lot quieter than normal. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back again to do more car stuff. Right now, just kind of saving up some money to get some more stuff. I still have plans for this and the Del Sol and everything. So I'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace. Yeah.
See you.
Oh no! Yo!